comes the Spider-Man. Is he strong? Listen up. He's got radioactive blood. Can he swing from a thread? Take a look overhead. Hey there goes the Spider-Man. In the chill of night, at the scene of a crime, by the street of night, he arrives just in time. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Welcome fame, he's ignored. Action is his reward to him. Life is a great big hang-up. Wherever there's a hang-up, you'll find a Spider-Man.
Hey everyone, welcome to Storytime with Spidey. It's me, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, with you once again. So let's see, what will we be talking about today? I was watching something the other day that reminded me about the story The Wizard of Oz. Many of you are familiar with that. Young girl gets caught up in a tornado and whisked away to this magical land, and all she wants is to go home. And the funny thing is, right before it happened, she was thinking about how bored she was and how she wanted to get away from it all. Talk about being careful what you wish for, huh? Hey there, Stephanie. Nice of you to join me. So, as I was saying, when Dorothy arrived in the Land of Oz, she was put on the path to find the wizard that she hoped would have the power to get her home. And first, she meets a scarecrow, a living scarecrow, who's desperate for a brain. And he joins her in hopes that the wizard will be able to provide what he needs. And then she meets, of course, the Tin Man in the woods, who desperately wants a heart. Now, one thing he seems to be confused about is the difference between that muscle in our chest that pumps our blood and the word is figurative heart, meaning that it's kind of just what we say, where your feelings come from. They're not actually the same thing, but that's what Tin Man really wants, is to be able to feel and love and care. And then they meet the lion, who's called the Cowardly Lion, because as far as we can tell, he's just a big old wimp with no courage. And they, of course, join her in her journey to find the wizard to give them what they need. But along the way, there are things that they show about themselves that they didn't know. There's a point where they come across some living apple trees, and Dorothy's hungry and wants an apple, but the trees won't give them to her. So the Scarecrow comes up with the idea to insult the trees and make them angry so they'll throw the apples, getting Dorothy what she wants. And then we see where the lion, he keeps running from danger, but he only runs from danger to himself. Now that's really not being cowardly, that's being smart. Even I do that from time to time. Hi there, Kenya. Nice of you to join me. So the lion runs from danger to himself, but when the people that he cares about are in danger, he runs in to do what he can to help. And that's kind of the best kind of courage to have. Also, he is unafraid to be honest about who and what he is. And that is really the best kind of courage to have. Which brings me to the Tin Man. He thinks that he can't love, he thinks that he can't feel, but at every turn, he's showing how much he cares about his friend. When Dorothy was captured by the Wicked Witch, she was taken into the castle, and the Lion, Tin Man, and Scarecrow worked together to rescue her. The Scarecrow came up with the plan. The Lion, even though he was afraid, went in. And of course the Tin Man, who thought he couldn't care about anything, cared enough about Dorothy to put himself in danger for her. And that's the thing, is they went on this journey looking for things that they already had. The Scarecrow had plenty of brains, he just didn't know it. but he was always the one who was thinking his way out of situations. The lion, again, as much as he was scared, which there's another thing, we kind of get confused about what being brave really means. Being brave doesn't mean you're not afraid. It means that you do what you have to do even though you are afraid. Do you think I'm not scared when I go up against bank robbers or the Green Goblin? The Green Goblin terrifies me. Not because of his pumpkins or his flying bat thingy, but because he knows me. He knows how to hurt me personally. And that's a scary thing, but I know he has to be stopped. Even if it means I could get hurt, even if it means he might get angry and hurt the people I care about. As scary as it is, I do the right thing. That's what being brave really is about. Doing the right thing even when you're scared. And let's face it, the world is becoming a scarier place every day, but we do what we have to do because we still have to survive and function. And again, back to the Tin Man. He cared more than he realized. And I think a lot of us have things in us that we don't know about. A lot of us think that we're weak when we're really strong. We think that because we've been hurt a lot, because things have not gone our way, that we're weak. But look at this way. You survived it. You can still stand up and hold your head up. That means that you have strength, whether you realize it or not. And that's the message today. Understanding what you have inside you. Sometimes it's because people tell us bad things about ourselves, or people say things about us a lot. Kind of like how Jameson's always saying bad things about me. It would be easy for me to believe the things that he says, but I know better. I know inside who and what I am. And that's more important than what is being said. I know that everybody that I help has different thoughts about me, but I keep trying to do the right thing anyway. So remember, know yourself. Know yourself well enough that no one can tell you anything different. And with that, I'm going to wrap this up because I do have my own web of responsibilities that I have to attend to. And a quick reminder, when you go out, wear a mask. It's very important that we get this whole COVID thing under control and get things back to normal. But we all have to do our part. Like I always say, with great power comes great responsibility. And with every choice that you make, you are exercising power. Actually, that's something I believe the Scarlet Spider told you, but it's true. And so, ta-ta for now, and until next time, Excelsior!